Ryan Bealer's rounding them up. It's going to be February 11th. Today's search is going to be 1968 to 74 Chevrolet Novas. James, you want to see one like my dad's 68? You said 68 74, and that's what we're going to go over today. If you're new to the channel, it's a car or ride you're looking for, drop it in the comments, make and model, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll round them up for you. And welcome if you're new to the channel. This is the newest search out. It's going to be 11th, what we found for Novas. 68 to 74. So let's get started. It's going to be lowest to highest, Craigslist, and Facebook Marketplace. First one here is going to be 500 bucks. So that's actually what we did pay for my dad's car. So if you watch the slideshow restoration of that car, it needed quarters, trunk pan, floor pans, and it was a hell of a lot of work. I mean, yeah, he only gave 500 bucks for it, but well over 10 invested by time replacing all the interior with new. So he does want 20 for that car, and after watching today's episode, I'd say he's right in the ballpark of finding a nice, really nice turnkey Nova. But let's see what we found. I stayed 25,000 and under, I guess we could say. So this first one was listed 11 weeks ago, and it is in Washington. Go figure, right? Asking 500 in the ad. He says if anybody will beat the offer of 800. Well, apparently in 11 weeks he hasn't sold it, and he's dropped it from 8 to 5, but he is in Washington. This is a 73. I don't believe it was a hatchback. Check out the roof, man. That's gonna suck trying to dolly pound that shit back out. The windshield's gone, so I'd say it busted the windshield, whatever fell on it. Does look like some decent floors. They were holding water. See all kinds of water and leaves laying in it. So 73 is something you're looking for, and you're out in the Washington area. That's cheap. On to another one. And I dig these ones. I mean, he did some kind of crazy cropping off the photo or something here, but it's just a shell. It's a 73 Nova Hatchback. So if you didn't know, they did make hatchbacks in these, and they're actually bad as shit, man. They fold down surfboard cars, man. You can fold the back seat down. So really cool cars, hard to find. This one's just a shell. He wants $650. Your best offer, doesn't mention a title, and it's only one pick. I mean, he even blacked out whatever was sitting in the seat. On to another one. Not sure we got any other hatchbacks on here, but I know you all know the Murder Nova. You can call this the Holy Nova. Look at the rust on this thing. So this obviously held water inside the trunk lid, and it's been sitting and doing that for decades. But the hatchback literally opens the back window too. I've actually taken a trunk lid and spliced onto a hatchback one that was rotted out like this. I had a cool hatchback with a big block in it. This one was 22 hours ago, $750. It's a 74. It's got like the right wheels. These rallies, I don't know. I don't care for this style rally on a 68 or a 69 or even really on a 70. But from, I don't know, 71 to 74, they look all right. It's got the bumpers on it. Don't look bad other than that major rust you're seeing on the back end of the quarters and the deck lid. You know, it's in Texas, makes a great project, and that's all it says. So not too much of a description on that one. Just 4 pictures and 22 hours ago. Let's see what else we got here. Got one, 1,800 bucks. I mean, hell, how can you beat that, right? 73 Nova, Dallas, Texas. I don't know. I don't think it's a hatchback, but we'll have to read it out here. Well, this building built for a drag car. Cut out for bigger wheel wells, shortened differential. So yeah, man, they can tell where they chopped the quarters, moved them forward some. Guess they moved the whole rear end and tubbed it. So looking for a good start to a 73 drag car. Boom. He doesn't mention a title. He says 1,800 bucks. What we got in there for a rear end? On to another one. See how they moved the frame rails. So yep, on to another one. That was 1,800. We're up to 2,250 now. 69. I dig the 69s. 2 days ago, it's in New Mexico. 69 coupe. Nova roller, no engine, no transmission, pretty solid for its age. Has rear body damage, needs a tail pan and rear quarter panel body work. No rear bumper, No front seat, no trades. It looks like it was taken to a salvage yard, I bet. It had been wrecked. Not showing that damage, it was behind that door. Those look pretty solid, but I'm guessing it was pretty crushed right in here. So again, that was going to be 2 days ago, New Mexico, 2250. So now we're up to 2900. There was none for 25. We might have skipped around a little bit. So we're at 2900, and the first one on Craigslist, it's going to be in Phoenix. 17 days ago, it's a 70. And it looks like it's like majorly broken. Looks like the subframe has broke off the front. Look at the gap in the fender. And I would bet the rear frame rails ain't much better. No title, bills say only $2,900, and it shows that just not Mopar guys are on drugs. On to another one. It's a 73. And somebody was telling me just yesterday, I believe it was my buddy hit me up with, Indiana and Kansas, you guys just like, I don't know, take your car down to the police station, they just look at the VIN number, and then you just take that up to wherever and get titles. And good for you guys, man. If you could turn this shit that we see every day I do one of these with no titles into title vehicles, God bless y'all, you know? Because, I don't know, you know, that and the ads, the way we see ads run, like, it doesn't even say Nova. So, like, researching these cars was a pain in the ass, man. I'm looking through Camaros, Chevelles, Impalas. It takes forever to find Novas. Dudes don't know how to punch it in there. Apparently, it's not an option to choose. I don't know. $3,500, and look at the photos on this one. I mean, does the dude really not know how to edit and crop off the photos? How hard is that to explain to somebody? You're obviously using a phone with a camera. I mean, 2 horrible pictures 6 days ago, and he wants $3,500. It's got a 283, 350 trans, needs rebuilt. 283 does run, has fuel cell, brand new. I don't know. You know, just nothing about a title, and horrible pictures. On to another one. That was Virginia 6 days ago. On to another one. This one's going to be in Phoenix again. It's going to be a 74 rebuilt complete, $4,000. That's what it says. 23 hours ago. Desert garage find. I don't know. I guess there's desert garages. $4,000 or best offer. Complete 74 Nova, stripped and ready for rebuild. Complete 350, 400 engine, all working transmission parts, inside and out, original. That's what it's saying. 4,000 trade, barter, cash, partial for gold, jewelry, anything of value. So he's willing to just give it away. Was that a fucking rear end in the weeds? What are we seeing in this ad, man? That's the fucking subframe. So take a few trucks with you and a chainsaw, because how the hell are you getting the rear end out of that? $4,000. You see it right. $4,000 do one for that. On to another one. Kokomo here, listed 5 days ago. 73 Nova SS, $4,000. I don't know if it's a hatchback or not. We got some photos. Doesn't look like it was. It's only got 3 pictures on here. Does say an SS. No motor, no training, project car, clean title. That's all you get. Don't look bad though. Had some body work around the edges of the quarters. I don't know if you can document these 73, 74 SS's or not. On to another one. I know I did like the hatchback, red, white, and blue ones they made. If you've never seen those are bad as shit. I can't even remember the name of them now. They're America something, but this is a 74 Nova, 4,800, 2 weeks ago, Colorado. Looks like it's all together. Looks like there's no back glass in it, or he's stopping it from sun beating the back seat to death. I don't know. It's original V8 3-speed manual. You gotta dig that. Currently no motor. Original color, black. Interior, bench seat, excellent condition. Disassembled, all the parts are in boxes. Doesn't say nothing about the title. It's in Colorado 2 weeks ago. $4,800. So we're almost up to $5,000, right? Here we go. We're over $5,000 now. This one's a 70. Oklahoma for $5,350. So he's been dropping his price on this slowly, and that's why we got such an oddball number of $5,350. But like always, cash talks when you go look at something. It's been on here for 2 weeks. Updated, getting title in process. Price will go up once he gets the title. So, fucking guys, I tell you what. So he was willing to give it away when it didn't have a title. Who knows what kind of shady shit he's doing to try to get a title. So if you do go look at this car and buy it, make sure all the numbers on this thing match the title. Be a dick. You know what I mean? There's VIN numbers other than the tag. On to another one. This is a 73 for $5,800. Listed 3 weeks ago in Texas. $5,800, man. It looks pretty rough for $5,800 for a 73. Only 2 pictures. 73 project car with extra parts. We no longer have time to work on it. Looks like you don't even have time to really try to sell it. Well, in my opinion. Doesn't say nothing about a title probably either. So it doesn't. People just no titles. And check it out. If you're interested in that, 3 weeks ago, Texas. On to another one. Try not to be harsh on people, man. Some people just, it's where we live in. There's a whole bunch of them out there. This is posted 2 days ago. Chevy Nova Hatchback. So here we go, man. Got our first hatchback for $6,000. Looks like it might be a driver. It's in Dallas. 73 Nova, good conditions. Floors were repaired and patched. Have a 350 motor, nitrous motor. It took out for paint. Sold wheels. Have others. If interested, call Greg. And yeah, here you go. These are cool cars, man. It's like the first of the big hatchbacks. And they had some kind of nitrous motor in it. Looks like the hatch stays open on its own, maybe. They might have something propping it open. I dig it. It is $6,000. It was 2 days ago, and it was in Dallas. On to another one. And yeah, if there's something you're seeing, you're new to the channel and you want to check it out, just if I'm on Craigslist, just go to Huntsville or wherever the area might be that I'm in, punch in exactly what you read on description, and you'll find any of the ads are on today, whether it be Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. And if there's a certain ride you're looking for, drop it in the comments below and we'll round it up for you. We'll make an episode just like this one of what's out there currently for sale and whatever kind of car you want to see. This was 7 days ago. Again, it was in Huntsville. I have to scroll out to see what state that was, because a lot of times you got multiple same state, cities and states. So it looks like it's Alabama, the border of Tennessee. The 73 is not a hatchback here. Got some old keystones on it. Got some rot around the roof, man. I don't know what is up with some of these Novas. They just rot right out through the roof areas, man. Quarters and floors and something's nothing but, man, cutting into the glass. I just hate taking glass out of a car anymore. I guess I'm just getting old. On to another one. Usually if I can't have a nice roof and glass and stuff on it, I won't even mess with it. 69 Nova here, $6,500, 2 weeks ago, Colorado Springs. It's like a decent looking car. I don't know about them front tires. They shaved out the heater box. Kind of crazy subframe and A-arms and all kinds of shit in it. It looks like it's out of a model, but man, what a big photo booth for that. So you want a drag car? I guess that's what we got going on here. Is he building a drag car? 2 weeks ago, Colorado, $6,500. I highly doubt it's going to mention a title. So just on to another one. This was a 73 Nova, 65 or $5,500 we're up to now. Listed a week ago, and it's in California. Long Beach, California car right here. Obviously it's had the fender changed up on it. And you got some mixed match wheels on it. It's not a hatchback. No pictures of inside it. It comes with the original straight 6 and clean title. So you gotta dig that. He's wanting $5,500 for it. Again, it's only been on here a week. On to another one. This is going to be a 73 with some real shitty photos put on here. And he's only got, what, 3 of them. Doesn't show under the hood or nothing. But we'll show it anyway. He does have a correct price. He's wanting $6,500. 4 days ago, Texas. 350 interior needs redone. Well, we get it because you couldn't even show us it, It says it has good glass in it. Texas, 4 days ago, $6,500 for a 73. On to another one. They had the wrong front clip on it too. So if you wasn't aware, you can throw all these front clips will fit each other. You can put a newer style one on a later car. You can put a newer one on a later car or newer car. So it goes either or. This looks like a 69. 70 front clip on this old 73. So on to another one. This one's going to be a 72. It's going to be in New Mexico. Awesome. It sure is. It's in New Mexico. Got a big old bolt-on cow hood on it. So it's together and looks like it might run. Although it's got on a car dolly there. $6,900. Nice Nova. Minimal rust as pictured. Floorboards are solid. Car's a great builder. Have lots of extra parts come with the car, including a 350 motor and training for extra. So it's got the phone number on it. It's been on for 10 days. $6,900. On to another one. This is gonna be in Portland. 7 days ago, it's 73 for $78.95. Definitely do not like the wheels. Wheels definitely make a car, man. And when you got the wrong wheels on the car, got rust in the trunk, rust in the quarters. Pretty rusty for almost $8,000. Interior door skins on that one side was shot. Headrests are broke up. Car looks like, I mean, a piece of shit. In my personal opinion, $2,500. On to another one. This one looks pretty good now. This almost looks like my dad's, other than this is a 74. Gotta love resale red. Listed a week ago. Oops, built the car there. Sorry about that. It's gonna be in Oklahoma. So that's clean title. Correction, the car's a 73 according to the title. I have it insured as a 74 for 3 years. Wow. Got a running 350 in it. Got a nice big printout. No trades. No endless messages. Have cash in your pocket. Schedule time to come look at it in person, or either buy it or don't. And he's got a story about it. So let's just look at it. It don't look bad. Looks like the one my dad had many, many years ago that he crashed. He damn near died in it. He was going by a semi that was going the other way, and a guy was trying to pass that semi at the same time and hit my dad head on. The seat dropped down, and as my dad flew to the other side, busted up a bunch of his ribs. And it's why we built the Nova that we built. We didn't buy one like this. He did have a 72 or a 73, but we built a 68 instead. And I love the 68. The key in the dash, it's still in the air. And so I dig that car. It was a lot of fun times with my dad. Nice printout on this one. And again, you know, prices are all what people want to pay for something. I personally was never a big Nova guy, but my dad and me building that Nova, I just absolutely love his to pieces. But it would have to be a 68. You know, if I was going to build one, I'd want a 68. This one's a 70. It's $8,000. It's in PA, Philadelphia. Listed 3 days ago. Let's say that first picture really sucked. The front end's been smacked, so the hood's all jacked up. Looks like it pushed in the grill. And still got everything underneath there, including a heater box, power brakes, no AC. Interior's pretty gutted. You see it right. He's wanting $8,000 for it, but it is a 70. On to another one. It's a 73, and this one looks really clean right here. $9,000, California, 3 days ago. Has a 350 with a 4-speed automatic. Runs and drives. Does have a leak in the power steering. Mostly rust free. New tires, front brakes, clean title. Can't beat that. Current registration. California car with the title. He even mentioned it. Did have some chips of paint on the roof and on the top of the deck lid, so it's needing some paint. It's like old lacquer. See how it's cracking? Check out the tuck and roll dash pad cover. Got some OCC floor mats in it. Not a bad looking car, $9,000. I don't know. I see it more being like $7,000, $7,500 maybe. On to another one. Whoops, we gotta supersize theirs up there for a second. This looks like one I built for my sister. This is a 74 though. Hers was a 72, I believe. This one's listed 4 days ago, Alabama. So yeah, it's the same color hers was. It's the same kind of wheels. I painted black SS stripes on hers. I think me and my dad gave $4,000 for her car. before putting stripes, and we put SS Lubers on the hood, and cool graduation present. That was good times. Not a bad looking car. Clean title, 74, 350, 350, board 60 over. I don't know why everybody has to like put crazy outrageous motors and shit in. Man, they're cool with 6-cylinders in it. And that's what my sisters had. And even though it got yanked out in 350, and it still got, she sold it off. But on to another one, which was sad. I probably would have bought it off her, but I never knew it was for sale. San Francisco Bay Area, 69 Nova, 350, 700R, 10 grand. We're up to 10 grand already. Posted 2 days ago. Sitting out on the street, so at least it runs. It's one seriously custom headliner. I mean, I don't know, you dig it or you don't. I don't know what the seats are out of either, but it's really making my head hurt. And the steering wheel, I mean, I couldn't throw that son of a bitch far enough into the river. It just looks like shit. The seats even look like shit. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck how comfortable they are. That just looks like shit. So, 10 grand, 2 days ago. Definitely needs interior and paint. I didn't even read it out. It does say clean title. I want to pause it up. There's what it says. I don't know. It's not something I'd buy. On to another one. This is a 69 Chevrolet drag car, Oregon. You know, we got to throw that Oregon ad in there. Man, that's a badass drag car, too. He's wanting 10 grand for that. It's only got 5 photos. I guess no engine trans. 69 Nova. Nice car. It says Murder Nova. So we know it's not Sean's car, but on to another one. This is a 74 Chevrolet Nova SS, 10 grand, Colorado, a day ago. This one looks good, man. But I'm not sure 74 put the SS louvers on the hood like that, but I'm not going to say nothing because I put them on my sister's car too, and it was a 6-cylinder car. Should have been left with the 6-cylinder, to be honest. There's nothing wrong with a 6-cylinder. I mean, it's not a 4-door. And what you might have noticed, I haven't included any 4-doors. Some muscle cars just shouldn't have had 4-door versions made of them. Chevelles and Novas, I believe, are one of them. You know, why the hell they ever made a 4-door of those? I don't know. But on to another one. I guess they had to make affordable shit for people with families, right? So, I love the wheels on this one. This one's 2 hours ago. Florida, 10 grand. So yeah, I like the American racing wheels. And there's something else really special about this car. Notice it's got dual shifters. So, yep. Got one on the floor and on the column. Not many cars come with dual shifters. I mean, we see them time to time on my episodes, and I usually point them out. On to another one. We didn't even read it. It is a nice car. Looks good. I like the gold, the brown, the wheels. The car had a good look to it. There's always something for everybody, right? So this is 73 Chevrolet Classic. I don't know, nobody can put Nova in their shit, so it takes forever, like I said, to do this roundup for Novas. 10 grand, 4 weeks ago, Kansas. And I think he's in one of those states where he's probably got a title, man, because it sounds like all you do is just, hey, man, you take it down and drive to the police station, and they see a number in there, and they give you a piece of paper, and you just take that in, and they give you a title. So, I mean, if that's the case, I don't know why I don't move to one of those states, because, man, we've seen the shit we can round up without titles is just phenomenal. This is obviously some Nova body sitting on a Blazer frame. And I don't know. Doesn't say nothing about a title. Let's say it's lifted. You're just seeing what's out there, testing the water. Looking for trades, maybe. Price he had on it was 10. On to another one. This one's going to be 12,150. Texas 3 days ago. So I don't know how you start your price off at that, but that's what he started at. 73. No motor, no tranny. Had drive shaft loop in it. Some kind of laddered barred rear end. Now welded up crazy rear end in it. So like everybody, they just want to turn them into race cars. That's what that looks like. Just had lots done. Fiberglass hood, doors, windshields, lights on. So there you go. Bill of sale. And can get a bonded title, whatever the hell that means out in Texas. That's what they must do in Texas. I don't know. On to another one. This is a 72 Camaro, or Camaro. Yeah, fucking, we're looking at 72 Camaros now. I don't know. Hey, I can't fix it. I can't fix stupid. And there's a lot of them out there, man. 4 days ago, he's going to say that there was no way to put Nova in there, but there is. And when you go to selection of vehicle, when you don't see your make and model at the bottom, you click more, many, and whatever. At the bottom, you put your choose your own. You go back and you type in whatever. You could say fucking whatever you want. You could say it's 72 hunk of turd, a pile of shit. You could put whatever you want that 72 to say. I don't know why people got to make it so fucking difficult to find their cars. So a lot of these times you see it's been listed for so long, those people that were interested in it never found it because they never listed it right. So maybe you would find it under 72 Chevrolet if that's how you look up your Novas. 4 days ago, Tennessee, 12.5 he wants for this. He's got 12.5 worth of pictures, so let's check them out. It's got rust in the hood, like rust in the lower fender, rust in the corners of the deck lid, rust in the lips of the quarters, package tray that's completely broke into it where you could snort it. I mean, that shit's powder. And the front seats are falling apart, literally all ripped up. Dash pads are done. So 12.5, I don't know, you guys see 12.5? I don't see 12.5 here, man. There's fucking holes all through this car. Maybe $8,000, maybe $7,000, and that's somebody really wanting one that color with interior. I don't know. I can't justify the price in that car. 73 for 13 here, Little Rock, 3 days ago. Got some camera pictures, and he's got some good pictures. So I dig the valve covers on this one. Looks like the heater box might be in there. The wiring looked real sketchy. Someone put two bit control arms in it. Wheels doesn't look that bad. I don't know. Is it 13,000? 350, 350. So that's clean title. You gotta dig that. Again, this was Little Rock, Arkansas, 3 days ago. On to another one. There's a cool drag car, right? So now we're getting up into shit to where turnkey, let's go racing or what? 70 SS. That's what it says. Just Chevrolet SS. 14,000. 10 weeks ago, Alabama. And he's selling it as a roller. So you don't get the engine. 14,000 as a roller. I don't think so. On to another one. I'm not interested. If you are, just go check it out. This one's going to be in Topeka, wherever the hell it is. Kansas. Yep. 11 days ago, 72 Nova race car. And we can find a ton of these all cut up already, right? So if a drag car is what you're wanting, and want to spend 15,000, boom, there you go. Been on here 11 days, no trades, and no title. I'd be kidding me with that shit, man. 16,000 here, 72 race car. 2 weeks ago, Texas. This one does have a clean title. So, I mean, I know it's just a race car and not going to plate it, but I'll be damned if I go pay over 10,000 for any goddamn thing without a title. But I guess I get that from being an Ohio guy, man. I need to move to Kansas out there where you guys just don't need titles and you can go get them at will when you don't have them. And I don't know. Not a bad looking race car. 16,000 seems a little bit much to me, but maybe this had the motor still in it. 68 big block, M block, came out of race boat, so got a race boat motor in it. On to another one. This is 72 Chevrolet Classic, so I don't think anybody had their shit listed in their Nova. I should have paid attention to see if we found anybody that knew how to put Nova in there. This one's New York. This is a decent looking car, man. Other than them fucking 80s wheels that look like shit on it, this is a beautiful car. You throw some Kragers on there, some rally wheels on there, and this thing would just, boom. It would look like it's worth 17.5, but just changing up the wheels. So on to another one. This was a day ago, New York, 17.5. On to another one. This one's going to be 19,995. 2 days ago, 71. The drag car scattered in his garage. I don't know what kind of gauges those were. I don't know what the fuck those are out of. Those ain't out of a Nova. So I guess you could read him out if you want to see what kind of cluster shit you get for $20,000. But it don't look like it's worth it to me. It was in Hinckley 2 days ago. That's going to be in Charlotte. So North Carolina, right? On to another one. Sacramento here, 69, $20,000. California, 16 days ago. Got Willwood disc brakes all the way around. Got a cage in it. Yeah, like I said, you can find these things as race cars all day. Kind of more or less looking for a street car. But I included these cars, you know, just to show you what kind of price range they're going for. There's the list out on it if you want to pause up and read it. It says rebuilt title. On to another one. This one does look like my dad's, right? So he's asking what my dad's asking for his. I have to tell you, my dad's is a better deal. Just because I know the car and it's got all new bushings and ball joints and U-joints and everything in my dad's car was replaced. Not sure if that's what we're looking at right here. My dad's is a 4-speed. My dad's is a 68. I mean, he does show you keys, turnkey, 10 days ago, 70. It's pretty. It is a pretty one. It's a 350 with 1,000 miles on it. Mild cam, Aldebaran 4-barrel, dual exhaust, transmission's rebuilt. Absolutely no rust in the whole car, clean title in his name. You gotta dig that with the phone number on it. That's a beautiful car. On to another one. And here's one in white. Gonna be Denver, 9 days ago. $20,950. Nice looking SS, man. This would be badass if it was a hatchback. But it's not. Did have a readout about it. It's not a dual shifter. So, I mean, that's hurting it right there, man. I mean, you know we would all rather have a dual shifter. Of course, they never made a dual shifter. It's people putting it on the floor and just not knocking the pin out and taking the shifter handle off the column. Kind of like what I'm redoing in my comment. I'm actually putting my shit back on the column like it's supposed to be. On to another one. This one's in Portland. It's a 70. Well, it's $21,500 for this car. 20 hours ago. I dig the color. I dig the wheels. A beautiful car, man. I mean, that could actually be nicer than my dad's. And it's got a couple little bubbles, which that's kind of stuff I just recently fixed on my dad's. It had some bubbling going on like that. It doesn't necessarily mean rust. It could just be the base coat popped off of the primer that they used. Or it could be rusted holes and bad bodywork. Either way, it's got to be fixed. Not a bad looking car. 20 hours ago, this is viable. So if you're looking for a really nice show car, that thing looks like it's just about there. Not a true SS, so it's kind of like my dad's a lot. It's got a clean title. And again, it was in Portland. Yep. Gotta love those Portland ads. On to another one. This thing's beautiful too, man. Got the drag lights on it. I guess they don't look that bad, but American Racing wheels look better. So the Kragers would look better. I dig the silver. Would be really badass with some stripes on this one. 5 days ago, Florida, $22,000. So he's asking $2,000 more than what my dad's asking for his. And again, I'd say my dad's looks nicer. And again, my dad's is a 4-speed. So, haven't talked to Pops lately. Don't think he sold it. Pretty sure he'd contact me and let me know if he did. This one's a 70. It's going to be in Texas, listed a week ago. This is just like your Murder Nova, man. You want to go drag racing for the list. There you go. Just take $25,000 out there, hand this guy. You don't need a title. Because you're not going to get this legalized on the street anyway. It actually looks pretty heavy. I bet it couldn't even make a list pass. So, on to another one, and it's going to be the pick of the day. Long episode here today. Took a lot of time to find these cars. Because again, here you go. And the pick of the day, it's a 70 Chevrolet Nova. So what do you know? Somehow, I'm either saying the right shit or them guys just aren't selecting Nova, right? So all them guys are going to say, well, Nova wasn't a choice. How did this guy put Nova in his? because you got to go to the bottom of whatever the search category, whatever kind of car it is, Chevy, Buick, Dodge, Ford. You got to go to the bottom. If your selection was not there, select the very bottom thing. I don't know if it says other or if it says your choice or whatever, but at the very bottom, select that, and then you can type in what you want. So 21 hours ago, Idaho, $2,500. You're not going to be able to get out there fast enough to buy this one. This is definitely the deal of the day. And it's only been on 21 hours. And yep, you see it. It's all tore apart. And it's got a sunroof cut in it. Which that I didn't notice before. But the sunroof sucks. That's probably going to be the hardest fix on here. Because there's your quarter skins. There's your doors. There's your interior. I'm digging it. Half the trunk lid was stripped. It's got some halogen new style headlights to throw in it. For $2,500, this is a steal. Title in hand. First thing out of the dude's mouth is it's got a title, and it's a 70. Project been sitting, needs to sell ASAP. Shoot him an offer. So now you're telling me you could maybe get it less than $2,500. Looking for a Nova? Y'all welcome. Boom. Right there it is. Get on it. Hope you enjoyed the episode, James. I know I enjoyed looking these up, man. Like I said, a lot of special time with my dad rebuilding his. If there's something you're looking for, drop in the comments below like James did. Make and model, and I will round them up for you. Peace out, everybody.